Welcome, folks. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
Hi, guys.
And we've got the Avengers trailer. Let's check this out. Here we go. Let's just jump into it.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave. Became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
I saw all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small chance, oh my God, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. I like this one.
So a couple things there. That was more like another teaser, and I think that's wise.
Yes.
I prefer them to keep teasing us rather than showing us too much. And I heard somewhere that the directors weren't going to allow more than a certain amount of the movie to be shown in the commercials.
Good.
Which I very, very much appreciate, because that's the worst thing possible, is that you give away too much of the movie. It seems like there's so much more left on the table that's like still being concealed until the film actually comes out.
Yeah.
And which just gets me even more excited, like just bit by bit, like little crumbs that they're teasing us with, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing, which I found very fascinating, was they totally pulled a Schindler's List in this trailer with the girl in the red
color.
dress.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
like
yeah.
they just showed you like little red bits here and there, which I found very fascinating.
I'm just wondering about the significance of that. Red in costume, according to my costume design teacher at university, is to show significance, right? Which obviously all of it is significant. But I'm wondering if there is a special meaning to that color. And I think I did notice that the American flag as well had color. So there was the blue as well. So it was red, white, and blue. So I don't know if that's kind of like Avengers colors, because they have those new uniforms and they've got some red on them as well. Regardless of whether or not there is an ulterior special meaning to it, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely very, very dramatic.
Yeah, I mean, it gets your attention. Only in...
The flashbacks.
I was gonna say was only with Avengers can you have... They've earned the dramaticness of it all,
Yes.
right? Like, you feel it, because it's just interesting, because in no other circumstance can you have something like an Ant-Man and a Rocket kind of character with that kind of drama, and
Yes.
and yet you buy into it all at the same time. Like, I can't think of anything else where you can experience both feelings at the same time. Where it's like a Schindler's List kind of thing, and you see people dying, and you're like, oh God. And then you have Rocket, in a moment later, and Ant-Man jumping on a pencil or something.
And it could be funny,
right.
but it's
Well,
not.
it's all being treated with the same kind of attitude, I guess you
Yeah.
could say, which is seriousness.
Exactly, and I love the really dramatic music throughout, and starting off with Tony Stark's monologue, you're reminded like just what an amazing actor Robert Downey Jr. is, because I was just like, ugh,
Right.
ugh. The heartbreak.
You're also reminded of just how far this has come.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Now, even at the very beginning of the trailer, you see Robert Downey Jr., he's got like the wires are red in his outfit. Like wherever they had an opportunity to make something red from the flashbacks, they did. Like
I don't know. Is it like the blood running through our veins?
Well, the first thing I think of when I think of red is just passion, just sheer passion. Like
Right.
Fiery passion.
I'm loving Jeremy Renner's new haircut. Very edgy.
Yeah. Damn, he looks like a rock star.
I know.
I put out my review for Captain Marvel, and I had some issues with it, to say the least.
Yes.
And I had a spoiler review that I shot, but I never actually put out because it was such a long spoiler review. It was like 50 minutes of me just talking to camera.
Wow.
One thing I kept saying, or one thing that I went back to was that at the end, I bought into Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
As Captain Marvel. Like, even though I had issues with her in the film in general, at the very end, I felt like, oh, I can see her as this person. And so even here, they showed her. I'm actually excited for her interactions with the rest of the Avengers.
Yeah.
Like, I think it could be so much fun if she's playing the role the way I'm hoping and the way I'm envisioning her play the role. Just because it felt like she's finally dialed it in.
Yeah,
you know?
totally. And I loved that Thor got the last word and it was a little, it was more lighthearted.
Right.
Because this whole time I'm watching the thing and, we're just in silent awe because, it's just so much.
Right.
And then at the end, he just kind of turns it around and is like, I like this one.
Right.
She's all right. She's a bit of all right.
Well,
it's all good.
It's because she didn't flinch.
Yeah.
Right? She's just so composed that she could not give two craps about the fact that he just pulled out a hammer. Like, whatever. Apparently she's seen some shit. Like, she's seen a lot. So, it's cool. What do you think of their new outfits? Maybe some of the significance is just embedded in their outfit because that red is there in their outfit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I like it. It kind of has a more space feel to it. Do you know what I mean? Because of the plating and stuff. It looks pretty serious, pretty epic.
Yeah. In fact, those two colors are the ones that are the most prominent in the black and white is the white and red.
Yeah.
And so their outfits are white and red. Maybe the whole time the significance is just simply that.
Just to tie into the new outfits. So like the past is tying into the future and they're hopefully going to go and kick Thanos' ass.
If you haven't seen it yet, we just put out our reaction to Avengers Endgame trailer, how it should have ended. Whether you watch the reaction or the original, like you got to see it. It's because it actually talks about the characters that some of whom I wish were in Avengers Endgame. Like, because Marvel has obviously such a huge pool of characters to pull from, and a lot are left on the table that haven't been explored. It'd be awesome if they have it under tight wraps. Some characters that we would love to see in the film that have not been revealed yet. Like, how crazy would that be?
Yeah, like if Wolverine just suddenly showed up and you're like,
Yeah. Well, like one of the things I expressed was how disappointing it is that Hugh Jackman's Wolverine doesn't at least make a cameo somewhere. It'd be cool if he could at least just show up, just to be there for a second. I don't care if he doesn't even say anything, if he just growls and runs around for a minute, breaking a factory and then just bounces. That's a reference. But yeah, like. Something, but it's not gonna happen. It'd just be cool. It'd be cool.
Anything could happen.
To what you were saying earlier about Thor and that kind of comedic relief, it is cool. Like, it reminds you that this is a fun movie.
Yes.
Even though it's a very dire situation and very, very serious, quite serious. It's still gonna be a lot of fun at the end of the day. You're still gonna have ha-has to enjoy with the whole family.
Yeah.
You see.
No, and I also appreciate as well that sense of
camaraderie.
Yeah, the camaraderie, the friendship, the relationships that we've grown to know and love over the years of watching all of these Marvel movies. Yeah. Like, I was extremely touched at that moment when Black Widow and Hawkeye hold hands. Yeah. I was like, oh!
I was wondering what that meant.
Heart.
I was wondering if it was like, oh, now we're going to be in love, you see. I don't know. I have no idea. It could be,
They're close, though.
It looks like he lost his whole family.
Yeah. I was concerned about that as well when I saw Scott Lang walking around and then there was those missing signs and I was immediately like, oh, crap. His family, his daughter, like, what happened to them?
Yeah, it would just be interesting, though, because, like, then Black Widow would totally be making the rounds.
What do you mean? Like, just holding hands with
No,
everyone?
she was with Hulk.
Yes.
And then she was with Captain America. Right? Or at least it was.
Was she?
I thought that was implied.
Oh.
Now she's with, I don't know, it's just, okay, anyway, this has gone down a rabbit hole. I'm speaking out the side of my ass, I don't know what I'm saying. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Check out ACHARA KIRK on the social media, Jaby KOAY if you feel like doing that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, video game related videos. I'm Jaby KOAY, this is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.